Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike, your physical therapist. And yes, I'm your alternative career coach for today. Today, we're going to be talking about, or we're going to be interviewing a physical therapist turned medical representative turned TV host and now a corporate consultant. We'll be back in a few seconds, okay?
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Welcome back, my Facebook and YouTube and podcast friends. Anyway, check out hellonote.com. If you need documentation system for your private practice, check out hellonote.com. You know what? I need to get a code so we can get a like some. Oh, there's a discount. You just mention my name to the boss, the CEO, the owner, Steve Gluck. But we need to get a code so I can get a referral or something, right? But check it out, hellnote.com. And of course, check out medbridgeeducation.com. Medbridge Education. Let me pull that up. If you need continuing education units, use the code alternative. You get 40% discount. All right, 40%. Well, anyway, if you're watching live, comment live. Watching on a replay, comment replay, my friends. And we are here. We are going to interview a good friend of mine. I worked with him when I was back home in the Philippines. And he's actually also a physical therapist. He graduated way back in the 90s, right? University of De La Salle in the Philippines. Like a really famous school there in the Philippines, right? I graduated in some, random school there, University of Perpetual. But this dude is like in the La Salle University, right? And then he graduated PT school. Then he transitioned to become a medical representative. We're going to ask him how he transitioned from being a PT. He worked as a PT, and then he became a medical representative. And that's where I met him. And then he became a TV host. Now he is a corporate consultant where he goes different big companies, pharmaceutical companies. Of course, that's where his background is. And we'll ask him how to transition, how to pivot, how to move from different different fields, from medical to sales to TV and to being a corporate consultant. Without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in my good friend Erwin Ursua. Where you at, brother?
Hello. It's morning here in the Philippines. It's evening there right now in your place, Mike. Hi, good evening. Alternative healthcare career. It's privilege to be with you guys. So I'm Erwin Ursua, of course, just like what Mike told. It's a good friend of mine back here in the Philippines, where we were together working in one of the actually it's the number one pharmaceutical company here in the Philippines, Unilab. And I'm a physical therapist before. Yeah, I practice. I'm a graduate of De La Salle University Health Science Campus, BS Physical Therapy Batch 96. And that's
96?
it.
Oh gosh, I
96.
wasn't even born then, man.
Back in the 90s, man. I don't know. I don't know how young you were then. You were still in high school, I guess.
I was in high school. No, I was just kidding. I graduated in 99, man. But could you please tell us your adventure? I mean, for graduating 96, did you work as a physical therapist, or you went straight as a medical rep? No, we were at the same year we went into pharmaceutical, right?
Yeah. Well, before I share that, I would like to greet those who are gonna watch this later on, or those who are watching from DLSU PT batch 96 or batch 95, because I was supposed to be batch 95, and I know you have good friends also from batch 95. That would be June Saez and Lily Moore. So later on,
Really?
if the yeah,
June? You know
June,
June?
June Saez,
Dr. Size?
he should
You're in
be my
Philippines?
batch. But, I'm very good, so I was delayed for 1 year.
So you Yeah, man. I remember those days. And when you fail a whole year, right?
Yeah, yeah, you get
Oh
delayed for a
gosh.
year because of those subjects that you need to take first before you go to before you level up.
No, look at you now where you're at, man. You're rocking it. You're winning in the game. You're not you're a TV host, and you're a corporate consultant. So your failures before doesn't determine your future successes. So, and then could you please tell us? So you work as a physical therapist then, or
Yeah,
what?
after graduation, maybe a few months after, I worked with a chiropractor. So I was the physiotherapist of the top chiropractor here in Manila. Then there were actually a few chiropractors then, and someone from the states came in here. It's actually Intercare, put up a chiropractic clinic, and then I was his physiotherapist. So Dr. Camera sees his patient, so I do the rehab part for the patients. So I worked there for
You really
around,
had chiropractors then,
yeah,
during that time?
around, yeah, but basically they were just three chiropractors in Manila at that time, three or four around like that, and he was the
Wow.
top
Are
chiropractor.
they licensed now? I don't think they're still licensed in the
No, no, no,
Philippines,
no.
right?
They're not.
So
So,
what are
but
they
I think
doing now? Are they
they're
just
they're
doing like
yeah, but I think they have an international association, and I think right now it's accepted because it's accepted already even in the international sports organization. So they even go with, I mean, that the doctor who I've worked with goes even with our in any of our what do you call this sports events. So he's part of
Mhm.
the team, of the sports team. So
Okay,
that's it. So it's partly accepted here in the
okay.
Philippines.
All right.
So I
Just don't
worked
even
there
say
for
that
around
word again. Just kidding.
what?
I said don't even say that word again. So just kidding.
Yeah, so I worked there for 3 to 4 years, and then
Mhm.
during that time I met a one of the professional basketball players in the Philippines. He was Bong Alvarez. He's a very top um professional basketball player
What
that
team is
time,
he
and then
again? Alaska?
Alaska. Yeah, he was playing in
Yeah.
Alaska, and then there's this new league that they put up. It's a professional basketball league also where he's transferred, and then he asked me if I want to work with him. So yeah, I work also as a physiotherapist, as a sports therapist to a professional basketball team, which
Is
actually
that really?
became, yeah, the Pampanga Dragons. So
What was
they
that
were
that that league again?
Metropolitan Basketball Association. So like
MBA.
NBA, yeah, there's
Yeah.
this professional leagues of different cities in Manila, and I mean in the Philippines.
Is it
So
still up and running or no?
no, it's not anymore. I mean, it's just run for around 3 or 4 years also. So there I
Uh,
was the physical therapist, and then I worked with the team for 1 year, and after that I transferred to I was a sports therapist consultant for two schools. That would be San Beda and two colleges, San Beda and Mapua for the NCAA. So and then
wow.
after that transitioned now to sales and marketing because I got married already, and having a family needs, I mean, here back there in the Philippines, back here, I mean, here in the Philippines, if you're a physical therapist, well, reality bites, the pay is not that too big. So of course I need to support my family, and so I transitioned from doing physical therapy to sales and marketing, being a medical representative of Unilab. And of course,
And
it's
that's where I
also,
met you, right?
yeah, yeah. Then we met there, and of course, as we know here in the Philippines, it's one of the easiest way to get a service car if you're a med
That's so
rep.
true.
So
So
that's
true.
it.
For
So
so for those people who
yeah,
don't know, in the Philippines, if you're a physical therapist, you get paid the chicken and a flip flop, right?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
so
Yes.
all the medical professionals there, not all, but most of the physical therapists and nurses, because we can't find a job, so we decided to go to almost everyone, probably 80, 90% of the my schoolmates either went to sales or being a medical representative or now the call centers.
Yeah, the call
So,
centers also.
but during my time, in Erwin's time, it was more like pharmaceutical sales. So that's where I met Erwin. Where did we meet? Oh, we met on the corporate training, right?
Yeah, in the corporate training, we were batchmates actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Batchmates, and later on, after a year, we were housemates.
I know. See, we were housemates. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
that was such a long time, man.
two decades
So
ago.
I know
I know.
that was
And-
just the backstory, ladies and gentlemen. So Erwin and I, we were batchmates. We were in the same batch during the corporate training. So in the pharmaceutical sales, we were trained for 6 months. Is that correct, Erwin?
yeah, six
Six
months. Six
months.
months.
So the first 3 months, you are trained in a corporate setting, and then after that, after you graduate on that corporate setting, they draft you. Different companies will draft you. Okay, I want this person. This person will go to the pediatric division. This person will go to the cardiac division. This person will go to the antibiotic division, or this person will go to whatever generic division. So it just really depends on your looks, how you talk and how tall are you, how short you are, how you dress. They'll take you to this different divisions. So I went to the cardiac division where we sold the blood pressure and the cholesterol drugs. And if Erwin went to the pediatric division because he looks like a kid, because
Because
I
you
looked
don't
like I
have
had
it anymore.
hypertension, and Erwin looked like a kid. Well, anyway, and then uh, after that first 3 months, right, and then you get trained on that certain another 3 months for that certain medication, right? The different pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics, right, Erwin? And then after that 6 months, they let you go. They send you to your designated area, and look, June is already uh commenting here. Thank you, June, for
How
watching. June is
June?
also a good friend of mine. We've met several times here in the States. And then after you graduate or finish your 6 months of training in pharmaceutical world, they send you to your area. You don't know where you're going. I mean, you know where you're going, but you don't know the people there. You don't know you don't know who the doctors are. Now probably there's a list, right? Before there's like a printed out paper, and then you don't know where the address is at. You just have to ask people, hey, where's this doctor's office or whatever. And it was just such a great experience. And when were you assigned back to where I was at, Erwin?
After being assigned in the north, so that would be 5 years in Ilocos. That's
Were
the
you in?
farthest region in the country, in the Philippines.
Did we
So I
go there
was
at the same
assigned
time?
come again?
Did we go there at the same time
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
no?
Yeah, same
So we
actually.
were. Ah, man, I
Oh
can't even
no,
remember.
you went ahead by a year, and then after a year I followed. So
Okay, all right, I
I
remember now. And then you lived in my apartment, right?
yeah,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
housemates. Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
housemate
those were
for
the
two
days.
years, I think. Yeah, 2 years,
Two
a year.
years?
Yeah, 2 years, a year or two, something like
No,
that.
you were rich. You had your own apartment, man.
No, no. I was I was in the apartment then. We shared the apartment, and then we transferred when you transferred to another place. I mean, another town, I think.
Yeah. So just for the sake of our watchers, you don't know when you're going to be assigned. For
Aside.
example, after this year, you're not hitting your target. So if you think healthcare is bad, wait till you become a salesperson. Because if you're not hitting your target, the company can tell you, okay, you're not hitting your target in that area. Guess what? We're going to move you to a different town. And
Yeah.
then that's what happened to me and Erwin. We got
Mhm.
moved to different towns. Not, of course, we were hitting our target, but on a good note, if you're hitting your target, what they're gonna do is, okay, you're hitting your target. We're gonna take you out there, and then we're gonna put you in a challenging position, and
Yeah.
that's what's happening. So they were putting us in the different areas, and they were like, it's so challenging. So if you imagine you got family, I had my family. I already was married and everything, and we were moving. I was moving with my kids and my wife, and same thing with Erwin. So if you
Yeah.
if you think sales is a good way to for you to move around, oh heck yeah, that's good. But if you're married, it's going to be difficult and challenging.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Erwin. Erwin,
Yeah,
so
it's either, yeah, you're right.
after
Like, it's either you leave your family in, like, for example, in the main city, which is Manila, and then you're the one who's traveling. So that's, so that when like me, I consider myself an absentee dad, because they just see me like what, every week or every weekend. So that's what happened. And at the same time, yeah, you get to be transferred not only in a different town, but it on a different region. So I was just glad that I didn't went to the Visayas or the Mindanao region, wherein actually you need to use the plane.
fly, yeah.
Yeah, to fly, you need to fly. But
Oh
yeah, at
yeah.
least I was just assigned within the Luzon, or within
But still,
traveling by.
that's a 12-hour drive, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember you were going home every week, man.
Now it can be told.
I know, right? I mean, I remember those days, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I, me myself, I brought my family there because I didn't want to drive, and
yeah.
so, but I remember some of our friends, they would leave around Friday or Thursday just to be with their family, and then come back every Mondays and just drive. I mean, and the drive wasn't that short. It was like an 8 hour, 12 hour, 15 hour drive, and
Mhm.
we were like gung hoing it, man. Right? I
Yeah.
mean, I remember those days.
Yeah. Now I don't know if I can do it straight. I mean, driving
Me
for
too.
what, 11 to 10 to 12 hours of driving straight.
I
you just
know.
rest when you want to eat, or you want to go to the John.
That's what we did, right?
Yeah.
I can't even do. I mean, the 12 or 14 hour drive. I mean, I would do it to go down to Florida, but I mean, man, now I just fly. So
Yeah.
well, anyway,
Oh, before
let's
you
go
do
back to
that.
you,
Oh,
man. So what happened when you were a medical rep? I mean, did you rose from the ranks? I remember you became a brand manager,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
whatever, man. Can
So
you
after
share us
my
your
stint
story
in
there?
after my stint in Central Luzon, I got transferred after 4 years, another 2 or 3 years in a different area, and then um, there was an opportunity there was a vacancy for marketing in my department then. So I grabbed that opportunity. So I applied for it and became one of the brand managers. And lucky enough that I was assigned with new products. And at the same time, of course, I did my homework and really studied well to learn marketing, because of course it's different from sales. This time you're in the marketing part of the company, so you're the hub already, not only promoting it in the sense that you're talking to your clients, but also you're talking to internal clients. So you have clients also within the company that you need to address their concerns, like production, manufacturing, of course the advertising part. So now you're now hub, which I think whatever also I'm doing right now is I got the learnings also partly from there. Like, for example, being detailed enough right now in the consultancy or business that I do. Whenever also I talk to my staff. So I think I got that training there when I was still in marketing. And
You share us, Erwin, what's the difference between the sales? I mean, a lot of people like, oh, they're all the same. But could you share us what's the difference between like what you talk about sales and then being the brand manager and I mean, what's the difference? I mean, before I mean
yeah,
I know, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. Of course, I would just say that I'll use the example of the tip of the iceberg. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the sales could be the tip of the iceberg. So you already have the product, and the salesperson, or in our case the med rep, will be the one promoting it. Okay, but before the med rep or before the salesperson promotes the product, and of course he knows the features and benefits of that product, there's this of course the bottom of the iceberg, which is really very broad. And then you see there the manufacturing part, that that you need to be at always on a catch up point, that that there's enough stocks that the salesperson will sell. So you should know the inventory. You should coordinate with the manufacturing, production, and even also in advertising. Also, is it the right communication that you're doing? So you get to talk with different advertising agencies, and at the same time also you get to check it out with the medical board of the company if what you're saying is within the pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics of the of the brand that you're talking about. So the preparation really is very, very broad in terms of, you say, marketing, because all the nitty gritty of the brand you need to tackle. So even most especially the financial part. So in fact, if for example, again, I need to launch a brand, I should I am the one responsible that after 3 years it should be hitting already its numbers. Should be hitting already. You need to be out of the what do you call that, out of that investment already, the investment phase after 3 years.
No
Otherwise
wonder
it's
I got
either
fired from being a brand manager.
so that's it.
I wasn't hitting my target then, so I went back to the field. So,
Yeah, so
oh
that's it.
gosh, man, I remember those days. Like what you said. Talking to different supply chains and everything,
Yeah,
and it was just a stressful thing. So, but the bigger the challenge, the bigger the victory. So I
of
think
course,
you did a
definitely.
great job, man, and you're doing a good job. And I remember we were talking about you were in brand management, and doing all this product launches,
Launches.
roundtable discussion, and symposiums. And I don't think I can even do. I mean, I we're doing it now, but we're doing it on our terms, not the
Yeah,
company's terms.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. You're now on the different fence, side of the
yeah,
fence.
so even though I mean, before I get stressed out, man. I remember when we had symposiums, we had to hit like, oh, we got to get like 200 people or 300 or 400 people in this event, or 1,000 people, and then we're handling all the rooms, the hotels, the food, everything, right? I mean,
Yeah,
oh gosh, I remember
the
those days. I can
preparation,
even
yeah, the preparation part.
the setting up the
Preparation.
hotels. Man, it was so stressful. And
Mhm.
imagine handling physicians, making sure they got their rooms ready, making sure their food is ready, and their registrations are done, and their vans, their transportation, their plane tickets, right? Oh gosh,
Everything.
I can't even do that now. I mean, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so after being that, man, and when you were in sales, did brand. Oh, what happened? What You became a TV host, man? What happened there?
Yeah. Oh, again, I'm thankful to my angel, my archangel Michael. So I guess
The
Mike
fallen
really
angel.
has a big influence in my life also. So I'm very grateful and thankful for knowing Mike, or for Mike, for God giving Mike in my life. So from marketing, well, when pandemic came in, so I really had a lot of realizations in life, and of course, the pandemic also, being an extrovert, I guess the pandemic hit me a lot also. So I had a lot of realizations, and then I think I said to myself that I think I need to know myself more. So what happened to me was that I got a coach, I got a life coach, and with from that point, from that transition point of knowing myself more, it came to a point of me, or God leading me back again to my purpose. So I learned from there that my purpose is really healing. It's healing. So and just like then, because I do have a lot of problems before entering pandemic that time. So I guess it was resolved, and then it hit me also that if I got this, if I was able to have this transition in life, because having a life coach, And I remember that, I am a physical therapist. I finished physical therapy, and we know that physical therapy in a way is healing, helping people, giving them hope, rehabilitation, as we say. So that's what I experienced. I said that, I may not be a physical therapist right now, but I will also help people, heal people by being a life coach. So I became a life coach. I'm licensed life coach by an institution there in Dallas, Texas. And right now I'm practicing it, and because of that, I landed a talk show, a social media talk show, which started my career. And from then on, I'm practicing already my life coaching. I do have a few CEOs and top people here in the Philippines, and a few celebrities here in the Philippines that I coach. And from there, it really jumpstarted my career, and that's why I left already my job and as a marketing person in the pharmaceutical company. And from then, it just really started everything from having the show. People are contacting me, or what will I do, or organizing some workshops for them. And that's it. And I know that really, I actually tell this to everybody that I talk to, that I found my purpose during the pandemic, meaning God really made me see again my real purpose in life. And I'm very, very thankful, actually, and very grateful for it, because I know a lot. I've been helping a lot of people right now, especially in their career transition, also in their family. In fact, I'm very happy because I even have this one coachee who's now back with her family because they were separated. So things like that. I'm happy because I'm helping people healing with their different struggles in life and different pain points in life.
I love what Erwin said there. He found his purpose during the pandemic. Remember this, ladies and gentlemen. In the middle of crisis lies an opportunity. You know what? Even in that the TV show that we were at, Erwin and I, it started in the middle of pandemic, and like what I said, in the middle of crisis lies an opportunity, and you just have to put yourself out there. You just have to open up yourself, ladies and gentlemen, and find the problem, and then obviously find the solution. And that's what Erwin is doing. He's finding the solution to his problems and other people's problems. And that's what Zig Ziglar does. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll eventually get what you want to. So thank you very much, Erwin, for answering that call to be amazing, right? So now that you are a TV host, Erwin, and then now you are corporate consultant. So what are the different? Do you have a special niche that you serve? You mentioned CEOs, and who are
Yeah.
your coaching students, or who are your target audience, or company that you serve now?
Yeah, that's great. So my life and leadership consultancy, or coaching. My niche actually is self leadership. That's why the name of my company's name is Win Within. So you need to win within yourself first, of course, before you win others, because everything really starts from within, and that's what happened to me: a transformation, a transition within myself. And that's why it's really not a business only, but an advocacy for me to help people to lead themselves. Even the CEOs, actually, even though you're already owning a company, or you think you're already successful, but sometimes you feel that emptiness inside, because because there are definitely blind spots in all of us. And of course, the only people who can tell you or show you or guide you is it's either people around you. But sometimes, of course, you don't listen actually to those people. Even sometimes you don't listen to your family members. So that's why a coach can really help you to enlighten yourself in order to know those blind spots and guide you to overcome these blind spots, and at the same time, level up and help you with your self growth, or have live that growth mindset that you need to have.
So true. The blind spots, ladies and gentlemen, I have plenty of that. And that's why I wear eyeglasses now, right?
Yes.
So anyway, I know you're a very busy guy, Erwin. Where can they find you? Where can they reach you? And then any last parting wisdom for our friends who are looking to transition to be a medical rep, to be a TV host or corporate consultant? Any special wisdom for our group?
Okay. So you can of course this is one thing good in the internet. Even though I'm here actually in the Philippines, I do have coaches there in the California area. So whoever's listening later on, we're gonna watch this in replay. Hello, 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 guys. Of course, I can't mention their names um, for for reasons of I know. Well, you can catch me through my social media platforms. That would be facebook.com slash Erwin Y Ursua, and also in LinkedIn. So LinkedIn slash Erwin Y Ursua, and also in TikTok. But I don't have a TikTok entry yet, but it's against Erwin Y Ursua. And also, you can email me through Coach Erwin at winwithin.com.ph, and you can schedule through my Calendly. So calendly.com slash Erwin Y Ursua. So that's it. You can reach me there. And also for my page, our company page, that in Facebook and in LinkedIn, that would be Win Within. It's one word, Win Within Coaching and Consultancy. So there. So you just message me and let's talk.
All right. And then last parting wisdom, bro.
Oh, parting wisdom. So I guess that's it. I guess I just said already that it's my advocacy for people for self leadership. So it's win within. Always remember in life that you can always win within as long as you win within yourself first, because you cannot really give from an empty cup. So we need to shine from inside and out. And at the same time, never ever ever be afraid to start again. If you think you need to start again, always remember that you can believe in yourself. And I know there's struggles, there would be peak and valleys, but definitely you can get over that as long as you believe in yourself, because the only person who can stop you is yourself, the person that you see in the mirror every morning. And with that, I also ask you that not only believing in yourself, but of course believe in our God, believe in God, and that is also one of the most important things.
All right. Again, thank you very much, Erwin. Appreciate you. Thank you. I like what he said.
Thank you, thank
Don't
you.
be afraid to start again, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I did with Erwin. From I started with I was a physical therapist back home in the Philippines, and then that's where I met Erwin. We became medical representative, and then here we are. I'm back again being a physical therapist, and there's nothing wrong going back to physical therapy. There's nothing wrong getting out of physical therapy. There's nothing wrong in changing and pivoting. What's wrong is that you're doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. That's insanity. But if you want to be better for yourself, for your family, for your career, you got to keep changing. You got to keep adapting. Again, thank you very much, Erwin, for coming over. Appreciate you, man. But don't go yet, okay? Before I let you go, always remember the word fast, FAST. Letter F, find people that will bring out the best in you, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who are you hang out with? Are you hang out with awesome people? Guess what? You're going to be awesome. Hang out with amazing people. Guess what? You're going to be amazing, right? If you want to hang out with us this weekend, we have the class Alzheimer's Disease and Dementia Care Seminar. It's the required course to be a certified dementia practitioner. Check out our website, drmikechua.com/ADDC. If you want to be a certified dementia practitioner, that's going to be this weekend. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be hosted by Lisette. She's an amazing occupational therapist. Okay. And the next letter is letter A. Take action. All this stuff that we're doing is not going to do me good. It's not even going to do Erwin good if you don't take action. Take action by going to his website, Win Within. Go reach out his Facebook page. Go reach out our Facebook page, our alternative career page, and everything. Take action. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to buy all the classes and courses, but if you decide to buy the classes and the courses that we teach, guess what? Just don't buy it. You just don't consume it. Start producing it. Okay. Start doing it. Start taking action. Okay. Next letter is letter S. You got to learn how to shoot for the moon. Why? Because if you keep shooting for the moon, you're going to miss it, but you're going to be landing with the stars. What does that mean? You're going to fail. All right. You are going to fail. Just letting you know. Life is not perfect. Life is not bed of roses. You are going to fail, but the more fails that you reach, the more successes, the closer you get to your goals. Okay. Same thing in therapy. What we do in therapy, we ask the patient to keep pushing and moving those muscles to the point of failure. And when that muscle reach that muscle failure, guess what? That's when that muscle becomes stronger. Okay. And last but not the least, this letter T is you teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, just like what Erwin is doing, he's teaching us. He's teaching people, CEOs in the Philippines, CEOs here in the United States, CEOs, corporate people there in the United States or in the Philippines, how to be better. The more you teach it, the more you understand it. Okay. Again, we wish you all the best. Go be amazing, be great, be excellent, and we'll see you again in next week's show. All right. Be awesome, be great, be excellent. We'll be back next week.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.